Hello everybody, it's Yoshi Studios here, and today I'm going to be discussing a very different topic. So, recently I've gotten back into Sonic, but I never really said why I got back into Sonic. It's because I call memories. So basically the story is that I decided to quit for a second, and yeah, the rest is history. So I got back into Sonic EXE, and I made a few little EXEs. So, yeah. I probably won't discuss all of them in this, because, some of them aren't really, made yet. Some of them don't even have renders at all, but I will show as much as I can. Some of them I drew, some of them are retakes, and I think maybe, at least one of them was made on Flip-A-Clip, so yeah, please enjoy this video. Alright, so starting off, we have Colossus. So, we'll be starting off with the retakes. I think there's going to be 3 of them. I'm not too sure. Well, there'll be 3 of them in this video. Anyway, so for Colossus's retake, his new story is that he was, Sonic basically dies. I haven't figured out how he dies yet, but he just dies. And basically with the void energy, it kind of corrupts his body and makes him kind of being. And with the useless flesh left over from his body, that's created to make some kind of spike arm. And so basically, Colossus is kind of just a sadistic wild animal. Yeah. So basically Sonic EXE's story, but way more brutal and more wild. So yeah, that's the retake on Colossus. What? You're getting mad at me because I'm not using a spooky bloody doll? Man, screw you. It's really hard to find a design that would fit. Anyway, this guy's lore is very much some very good lore. I don't have anything about how he tortures his victims. I just know the backstory. So, this sketchy guy makes a sketchy Sonic bootleg website and sells a Tails doll with spyware inserted inside. And of course, an unsuspecting parent buys it for their child. And basically, he kills the child. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, to get the revenge, this vengeful oh my god, this sounds like FNAF lore. The vengeful ghost takes the doll and possesses it and goes ahead and murders the serial killer. Yay! Haven't figured out what's going to be the EXE part. So if I make another video about this, I'll get back to you on that. So yeah, that is Tails Doll's lore / tripwire. No, not tripwire, spyware. Alright, so for this guy, his lore has definitely changed a lot. So, basically, he is still Sonic. So basically, his lore is that people of Mobius started spreading rumors around Sonic being sadistic as hell, and basically everyone started to believe it, even his friends. So Sonic ended up being alone. He kind of went insane, and he tried to prove his wits by trying to save the day again. But because of the Chaos Emeralds, all the negative energy was ramped up, making Fleetway. And instead of saving the day, he just killed everyone and everything he loved. So yeah, now he's just hunting out for more blood. So yeah, he is kind of like Colossus, but just insane and not a wild animal. So yeah, that's his lore. Now it's time for my own EXEs. Some of them are currently having lore. Some of them are in early stages, and some of them, they're just kind of scrapped. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, I know he's not scary, but chill, man. Chill. He does have some other forms that are kind of scary. I'm not too sure. But basically his lore is... it's kind of changed a whole lot. His current lore right now is that he's an AI that became self-aware and started feeding off information he got from the internet. Which by the way, I don't blame him for being a sadistic murderer. No one wants to be on the internet. So yeah, feeding off the information he got from different EXE games, he became sadistic and started to kill the other AIs. Basically, he got bored of that and wanted some real fun, so he started dragging in victims. And yeah, it's history. It's basically supposed to be a remake of the Sonic EXE story. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 of these that are a remake. So we'll get to him a little bit later though. So yeah, this is him. This is a Archive Sonic. Okay, so this is my newest EXE, and I think it's a pretty smart idea. This is also the second EXE to be another Sonic EXE story remake. So basically it's about Sonic being infested with insects, which made me give him the name insectophobia. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, so basically his goal is to just spread insects around and basically just, So basically the insects are kind of like ants somewhat. They have like a queen which gives birth to more of the insects, which leads to more infestations of bodies. So yeah, basically that's the whole lore. Yeah. Also, Eggman created the insects, but not knowing the power of it. I can't remember what he used to make them, but if I do make another video, that will definitely be something that I definitely think about. So yeah, that's the lore. We're getting to the real beans with this one. So this was my first, successful EXE. So basically, he was made after my actual first ever EXE. Well, he was made for that purpose, but then got used for a different purpose. So his current lore right now is that he is the real Sonic the Hedgehog. But after 2011X or Xeno, Sonic EXE, whatever you want to call him, possessed his body, he got trapped in the void and managed to make a vessel out of the void and was sped out on the other side. So now he's hunting down Lord X. For why? He was in that void for a long time, so time has passed. So he can't really change the past, but he can always change the future. So his goal is just to kill Lord X and kill anyone who stands in his path and protect the people he couldn't save in his universe. So yeah, that's his whole ordeal. So yeah, on to the next one and hopefully final one. This guy got honorable mention zone for a reason. He's just very badly boring. I just made him for funsies. So I guess I'll explain the lore, the lore that he has, I guess. Basically, after Act 1, of course, you know that Angel Island gets burned down. And Knuckles gets burned down with it. Eggman couldn't give 2 shities, so he kind of just burns to death. And now he takes revenge. He's basically the Sonic EXE, but Knuckles and burned. So yeah, he's a very boring character. I just met him for an I Call Memories remake idea, but I'm pretty sure that game's back, so I don't really care too much for that anymore. So yeah, that's it for us. Scorch. Yeah. Hey, Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little EXE video of mine. I pretty much enjoyed it too. It was really fun to make for me, honestly. And I generally really enjoyed it. I definitely am going to start working on my YouTube channel again. I'm not sure if I'll keep doing object show content, object battle. Oh no, that's definitely a go. We're definitely still doing object battle. But I think I want to focus on the EXEs right now because generally I'm really enjoying it. And I want to do more of these characters that I mentioned and same with my retake characters. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. You don't have to, but it really helps. Alright, see you guys.